So this can be a little bit more of a complex structure, because despite it being a almost 150 BPM, I will make it a tiny bit slower. Okay, this is like right now 145 BPM. You wouldn't really define it as something that you could mix with techno, but it's at the same speed, right? So you have two completely composition techniques. You have broken rhythms. The kick is not always regular. There is a lot of changes going on. Not even too much, but there definitely is for a danceable electronic music song. You have these almost jungle-ish moments, you know? You can hear that the bass, for example, I'm gonna raise the volume of the music a little bit. It's super low. You can't even hear this in this sound system. So stylistically, it's something completely different from the Oscar Mulero song that we were listening to earlier. But the reason why creating different layers of things that are completely different in terms of compositional style, it can be interesting because you can get a very cool sonic result. I'm setting this song at 140 BPM. It's a 7 orbits song. It's called Mantis, remixed by Zalaiva D. We're gonna listen to it for a second, just the rhythmic structure at the beginning, and then we're gonna try and mix this guy with the Oscar Mulero one, right? Can you hear properly? All good? There's not gonna be some 4 on the floor kick coming inside. The whole rhythm of the whole song is this, right? So it's got tan, 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 right? And why can this be useful? Because you can enrich a lot the experience of the listeners from the low frequencies perspective when you mix these kinds of things together, right? Let's mix these two guys. Let's see what we listen to. We got Oscar Mulero. So we can think about the Zalaiva D remix, some kind of a bonus rhythm we're building on top of a classic structure. So you've got this classic structure and a construction on top, which is the more complex Zalaiva D rhythm. Now that the songs are kind of bit matched, and we insert a new one. I have to take care of the gains, because this one is way louder. And now I can put it together. Can you hear the rhythm layers that is going on? It almost sounds like half tempo, right? With this rhythm layer going on, it's weird. It's like you're not in the techno realm anymore. You're not in the half tempo kind of realm thing anymore. You're doing something new, okay? It's easy to mix up together 4 on the floor tracks. You can mix up 10 different 4 on the floor tracks together. Of course you're gonna get results. But with this kind of combinations, you can do something that is really unique all the time. Also in terms of experience for what the listener is going through from a rhythm perspective, right? I wanna put on another layer of rhythm now. I have a 4 on the floor going on here, this broken tribal shit going on, tribal electronic thing going on. Yeah. So now I can point my direction towards choosing a third track to put on, right? Because of the fact that I feel comfortable with the 4 on the floor rhythm that is going on right now, I don't feel like I need to add more stuff on the 4 on the floor. I'm gonna choose another broken rhythm kind of thing, right? And I don't know. Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I got one. Let me see where that is. Just let me find it. Alright. Where are you? Okay. This one is a really cool song because it starts with a really easy closed hi-hat and snare, but it turns into super complex. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sync it with the SEEDJ one, and I'm gonna take it from there. I want to loop this one because I'm explaining the things, you know, and I need some time to explain everything. And this one has a really long intro. And now things are gonna combine again. We have the 4 on the floor beat, we have easy rhythm but not regular, and then we're gonna have another rhythm. This one is complex and it's like cyclical, right? I'm gonna raise the volume of this one a little bit more so you can hear it better. Okay. This one is gonna finish, so this one is gonna finish in a bit, so I might as well put another techno song. But yeah, can you hear the bass from the third one? It's constantly cycling, but it's still 145 BPM, alright? And you can combine things together. Right? Makes sense? And of course now you can get ready with the next techno song. For example, if you want to keep the 4 on the floor vibe on the floor. Right. So now you might ask yourself, why do you want to do this stuff? When you're DJing in front of the people, you might be anxious a little bit, you might be nervous. It's fun. It's complex. It's risky as fuck, right? There's a good opportunity that everything might get out of tempo because of, as we said, non-stable clocks, stable clocks. But it's fun. And you can create a lot of new things, right?